Yep, back on Eleuthera. So now I get to see what the guys have done for the last 8 days. I've been in contact with them and the owner and everything else. So that hasn't been really a concern, but it'll be interesting to see. I'm picturing all the parts they got done, but I'll soon find out for sure. Very good. They got plywood floors down, so this is pretty much ready for teak. And I'm assuming they checked that level to make sure that the teak floor that will go on top of this plywood will be level with that. That's my assumption at this point. We'll check it later. I see there's an AC unit in. Hopefully, in the not too distant future, we're going to get the foam on this roof, or all these roofs. That way the ceiling can be done. We have the windowsills have all been put on. Looks rather nice. I like it. That's good. Ridge caps have been started. Looks like they got through this building, but I know there's other ones that haven't been done yet. They got the blocking in on the outside. Looks like the sanding has started, but I don't think it got too far. I know there's a whole bunch that haven't been done, but each of these has to be sanded like that, so when they get painted, they look better. And also I've got to put screws or some other different nails other than those finished ones in there. Headed up, back up to Potlatch this morning. Some of the guys are going to do some work, putting doors in, so I got to open up. And now there's even more to open up because there's multiple buildings to open up, and I have the keys. Okay, this floor and many of the others over in the other room is going to have the same thing. This was concrete, and what we've done is put down 3/4 inch pressure treated plywood on this, and on top of this is all going to be teak flooring, which would be really nice. So the guys are going to be up here working today. I'm not sure. Sid's got a bit of a cold, but if she's up to it, then we're going to work on replacing a door and adding a window to the upstairs. If she's not, then I'm going to change plans, and I'll probably do some shutter work and some other stuff. It's all good. It's a little bit hard today, so that's why if she's not really up to it, she shouldn't do it.
week started, and everybody's got something they need to be doing. Only one guy didn't show up. It's all right. I can just deal with it. But I'm hoping this week's going to be a good week. We've got a lot of things that I want to sort of little bits and pieces. There's a little bit of a floor section down in the spa. There's a shower that we're going to be working on. Getting ready to do painting. So there's that kind of stuff. So a lot of different pieces. And hopefully by Thursday, I'm hoping. On Thursday, not by, on. The guys from NASA are going to be coming to do the spray foam insulation for all the roofs. So hopefully that's done, and that'll be a major part. I've got one other electrical, well, four electrical things that have to be dealt with before then. Okay, that's the mama kitty outside, and she had moved her little kittens. They were only little tiny, maybe like 3-4 weeks, you know, still had blue eyes. And it's just an example of how things are. It's not just here, it's all over. But you could sort of hear her, she's trying to call them. Sid made like a bucket upstairs and put a towel in it, and they were in there, and they stayed up on the porch. They were little tiny. She carried them up there in her mouth. And during the night, we heard a commotion out there, and my guess is some male came and took both of them and more than likely killed them. It's part of nature. He wasn't the father, so what he did was he took those, so now she'll go back into heat so he can mate with her, or at least that's the thinking. It's, you know, again, nature is cruel sometimes. So if they are gone and don't come back, then Sid and I are going to try to see if we can't figure out how we can get her fixed so she doesn't have that, maybe find her a home. She's feral, but she's a very friendly kitty. So then maybe we can find a home for her. Well, long day, productive, lots of changes on hand up at Potlatch. Made some suggestions, we'll see. But there's some interesting details coming up. We're going to take out, I think, a section of wall potentially and put in a big glass nano wall, which will really be nice. It's going to be a bit of work though. But we'll get it done. Sid sent me a note. The other car is having the spark plugs changed, so she's not at home. She said she was going to walk. I better go see if she made it or whatever. Definite no-no. That's a French leaf golf cart, and those are unregistered. So if he gets caught driving that on the highway road, he's gonna face a big problem. anyway, Sid got the car. Got new, I have the car actually now. She got the spark plugs changed. We haven't done that at all. So we should be good for another 20, 30,000 miles. Or new car, whichever comes first. Ooh. Something out there, huh?